Stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't
But hey,
understand.
bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be
Just
the
don't
celebration.
do it, bro. Come here, come here.
Don't even make
Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone who got anything to say.
the fake narratives, my nigga. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake.
Bruh, something is in the water, dog. Shannon, we got the Diddy trial. And now, DDG. You feel me? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's capping or he's a bitch. But, you know, we definitely need to shed light on this situation, bruh. This news just dropped today. One Halle Bailey, if you're not familiar, man, she's a Black Little Mermaid, right? You know, she popping. She popping. Cute little black girl. You know what I'm saying? Had a baby with DDG. If you're not familiar with DDG, he's one of the biggest streamers out here, bro. Been doing it for a long time, and he a rapper or whatnot, bro. Like, he's very polarizing in the social media space, right? They were together. I don't know if they are together, whatever. They had a baby together. You feel me? I think they had separated, man. But news just dropped today, and Halle Bailey claims that DDG been beating her. So we're gonna just dive in, read, see what it is, and then Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her multiple times, gets restraining order. Yeah, there we go. I just covered DDG the other day on Night Talk channel. Speaking of that, if I'm covering all the Diddy shit, but I'm covering it on my music channel, right? So interested in what I got to say or just that whole vibe with our space, pull up to Stevie Knight channel. Speaking of that, man, drip, shop, StevieKnight.com, all day, every day, man. My book, Donde Está? My book, written by yours truly. 350-page book written by your boy. Inspired by all the bullshit I went through with the Border Patrol. Instead of doing something stupid, wrote a book about it. And then my self-development online community, man, it's called You. It's for you to get people better. Bros primarily, man, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, financially, all that, man. And speaking of that, if that's your language, more your cup of tea, man, I'm doing all the more self-development type of content on my Night Fit channel, bro. It ain't just physically, it's financially fit, mentally fit, all that, bro.
You know, companies like Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, them companies don't need no fucking research, bro. You informed on these companies just by your typical day-to-day because you utilize them every day. He told y'all that shit was just a fucking little blip. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be more blips, bro, but don't nothing outperform stocks, bro.
That sounds like your speed pull up over there. But let's dive into this. Bro. Yeah, just dropped today, about an hour down. Halle Bailey says she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She's filed a police report, and now she wants court order protection from the father of her child. TMZ has learned. Docs filed Tuesday in LA. She claims things first got physical in January. They broke up back in October, and Halle says DDG came over to pick up her son Halo, and she tried to start a combo with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. She got a picture of the bruises. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, bitch." Halle says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with them in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel, and chipping her tooth. Halle says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo, so she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her they take care of the baby, she left hysterical and with bruises on her arms to go along with her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her alleged injuries and a request for a restraining order. She also alleges DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom and texted a pic of Hallie's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you've been on, LOL." Hallie says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. 4 days later, she claims he really exploded when he came back to her house. Hallie told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home, and she claims that when he got verbally abusive, smashed her Ring camera and ran away with Haley's phone. Is it Hallie or Haley? As he drove off, she claims DDG threw her phone out the window and yelled to her, "Go get it, bitch." The incident prompted Hallie to file a police report, and she says she also has Ring footage to back her side of the story. It was also around this time DDG claimed on X he'd been fighting to see Halo for months. What was it? They got a post here from, what does this say? DDG can't see his son because Hallie took Halo to go be with Brent Fayez in St. Lucia. Treacherous. You think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image? This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit. Pretty much confirms the Halle Bailey Brent Fayez rumors, keeping Halo away from DDG while Brent playing stepdad in St. Lucia is nasty work. This foul bet, okay. For Halle, though, the final straw came just last weekend when she says she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She says DDG texted her links to a social media post claiming she was on the island with singer Brent Fayez. Halle replied, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you're okay and feel better soon." The judge granted Haley a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Haley to Italy, where she'd be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Haley claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streamed. We've reached out to DDG's camp, no word back yet. I mean, shit, it ain't looking too good for DDG, dog. But I gotta wait for the dust to settle before I get my 2 cents, bro. But you know what I mean. Any man out here putting his hands on a fucking woman, which is not in self-defense, dog. You know what I'm saying? The bitch of bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? The bitch of bitches, dog. You know what I mean? And it could be a whole different story. She could be this whole combative ass, angry, aggressive ass black woman behind closed doors. We don't fucking know. We gotta wait till we see DDG's side, bro. So I'm gonna just wait before I respond, dog. But she could be nasty work, making this shit up to drag him, or he could be a whole bitch out here beating the mother of his child's ass because he a bitch. We'll see. But it's just, a sad situation regardless, and it makes, it make us look stupid, of course, bro. Because, even though I'm not a fan or I can give 2 fucks about the 2 of them, they are, pretty influential people within the space, and they represent the black community, bro. So, we have another fucked up situation amongst a black couple spread out for the world to see, and it's unfortunate, dog. So, yeah, man, gotta do better, dog. Thoughts?